think that fracture looked that bad.
Back at Bangkok.
They got
a map where they
lost double pistol as well.
In the coffin for this first series back
okay.
in stage 1.
Raid boss for Buzz. Dude, he keeps buying a frenzy and
look
pistol.
Like on this map for Zeta. We saw some good things on Fracture and on Split. There's a lot of opportunities to really smother your opponents.
And for the pistol from Zeta with 4-person push
down. That has done a great job of dodging some of that.
With a smoke over towards B, which is one of the weirdest smokes I've ever seen.
Look at the sewers push though.
Timing just a hair off there, Izu.
3-person push behind over towards A. 1-person clearing B.
Ready to come through.
We've got no sentinel to give him any info about this. And Shota's done enough here. You would imagine they can get 2.
Now Depp arriving, the shot connecting. Swing onto the corner.
2.
Finds the headshot. Meteor going to be taken down. 2 players now remaining.
Yeah, looking good for a pistol.
Planted backside. Izu trying desperately to take some space, but I don't think he's going to be ready for clues. But okay, instantly readjusts, gets a headshot. Now is all on his lonesome with just that frenzy in hand. Shota holding things down here at Heaven. Knows that he's already got some damage in and will be able to find the headshot through the box.
Dude, it's a nice pistol from them. It's just a straight 4-1. They're always
here on Split and find their first
got a high success rate on defense.
Yeah, I love this call from Zeta.
Dude, just prioritizing the Yoru ult on defense
going on.
is interesting.
Toxic screen is up over at A. Well,
most people go for a breach ult here.
They didn't go through mid. They didn't try to, do that crazy
for
mail
pistols,
hit
we got
that you'll see sometimes with
2-1.
this
So fast pistol
T1
for Zeta.
Let's just come at them from their flanks. There's no sentinels in play on either side, so you're gonna have to be pretty diligent about watching those. And Zeta doing a really nice job on site, playing for his life, not giving it up easily. Takes Buzz down on the entry. Able to just fall back and wait for the reinforcements. So that's a nice piece of work there from Zeta. Great pistol round, great ideas.
Well, looking for the heavy push out of garage. Nothing really going to be seen there, but
dude, they got some mad stuff going
pushing up into Ramen.
Super aggro push B with a smoke that covers this as well. Great pressure that they could have gone all the way to spawn. You force him into the judge in middle.
For Buzz.
Oh no.
You can definitely tell that Zeta have been working.
Just collateral damage.
This is a Sylvan smoke. This one?
And well, yep. Not much to be done here.
I'm not sure you want to do that smoke.
Stacks even taken down by 25. He'll slowly push up to his demise. As we'll see if Sylvan can do anything to try to find a kill here. Drag off of that orb.
Yeah, take the freebie. Gets a ghost.
Sylvan, stopping it from being a flawless.
Smoke to block vision. Creates pressure that he might get over towards back of sight.
Already the reposition. Shota here on the corner. Depp out a little bit wider. And this should be Sylvan absolutely dead to rights.
Hey, very, very nice. We got Depp 2 away from his ult as well.
A little bit of luck, but
and they lost the one gun that they were allowed to lose in terms of the ghost. So this first buy round or bonus is pretty much a 5v buy.
Just a great overhead there. Yeah, just he was a prowler, so just try to play off the back of that prowler quickly. Now you know though that the judge is in play, kind of expecting that somewhere in mid. So kind of look to T1 to try to maybe attack the extremities of the map.
Dude, what's this from Zeta? You want to go aggro to B main again?
So far, some really good reads, and they're sending here's some of that util crunch.
Yeah, looking for this crunch once again out of garage, and XDL's going to be able to come away with one. Stacks taken down because the flashes. No one's dead. Somehow
Izu took the TP behind them.
Trying to TP in behind him.
Yeah, Clues is able to go ahead.
What a lunatic as well. Dude, Zeta kind of on for this though. Apart from this duel is everything.
Looks for the transfer.
No,
Meteor is there.
Out so from devastating from Zeta. Buzz has done a lot here.
Life. Sugar Zero though. Last one standing. Looking to be the hero. Spike, however, in all of this chaos, was still outside by Ramen. Now is picked up. Buzz an idea of Sugar Zero's relative position. What choice does he make?
I would guess A. Sugar Zero seemingly has a decent idea.
Wants to at least peek back in his stairs. The question is, does he continue on the drift?
He's gonna be a lot closer than
very solid read.
Buzz is gonna think
His way across. Buzz going down the ramp, scouting out every single angle. Looks like Sugar Zero will just split the difference, wait and spawn, and then try to play out for the clutch here. But he's got a full kit. Paranoia, 2 smokes. Everything in the kitchen sink available for him as Buzz going to be sending the last vestiges of his util, just to try to make sure that he's not going to be immediately encroached upon.
Zero has a flash still as well.
Spike now in play. Buzz is going to be sat behind the screen here at backside. Sugar Zero swinging around. As spot out. But the shots do not connect.
That's a
Buzz
fast shot.
with that headshot, Will.
Fast shot. Still a really good bonus from Zeta, to be honest.
But they lose 4 players.
XDL just did so much damage. And
yeah, I mean, I
the
love
breach
this
util was good as well.
Zeta Division. Throw everything at them.
Oh, it was a Yoru
flash. Combo.
Okay.
Catches the TP.
Dude, Izu kind of owned his team there, no?
Big time.
He team flashed.
3 kills in that
He
round.
team flashed so bad. I thought it was a
At least give him some hope. A wry little smile from
I thought it was
Buzz.
a breach flash.
As the money
Maybe was it Depth's flash there? I'm not sure. I'd have to watch that back. Maybe Depth's flash was good.
Let's use the boom bot to make sure that we're not going to get smothered outside of garage.
Just count people that can buy next. We got 4 that can't. We got 4 that can't. So
spawning out Shota there.
1 on each team that can buy next round. Important round.
Stealth drone saw nothing. So that negative information should allow
Tried
Zeta
to create pressure over towards
swing
middle,
the other side of the map.
But
Just a
they
bit,
held on to
or
the
at least
info
give
the
up a
whole
little
time,
bit of
even though this
space
is smoked off.
Make the rotations a little bit quicker potentially. Haunt as well in towards the ropes. Let's see what Shota can do up
Okay, second go at it. Tried
Yeah,
to
he can
force
do a
through the
lot.
Viper smoke.
It was going to be XCL's kill, but yeah, Shota able to go ahead and find Izu. Player advantage once again here for the side of Zeta. Taking on a TP, but given Depth's position,
Yeah, it's
no one
so hard
involved
for
in
them
this
to
at
get
all.
through the choke now. They got to wait for Buzz to send it.
Considers swinging out a little bit more greedily. He's ready for it. Strikes, and he
No
manages to
way,
find
killed
2.
Meteor
Meteor gonna take it
fast.
down through Buzz, the headshot, connecting the reface from Stacks.
Really
Just going to be
nice
an
from them.
instant shutdown. Flawless round from Zeta.
Yeah, force them
Now
down to
up
an equal.
3-1.
They're going to get a good half.
And they're just
Billy,
really
thank you
in
so much for the
control.
15 months. Thank you.
doing a great job being proactive in the early parts of the round, finding that
Yeah, Baker, mate. That's
information,
another good sign.
kind of setting up their plays off the back of it. Oh, it was just a spam through the smoke there. Just knew he was coming. Obviously, somebody was going to get that kill from Zeta in mid. And then Tap playing that corner very, very nicely. Had the TP to back up just in case, but did not need it. Buzz went away from a showstopper, but Depp has his ult. See how Zeta wants to utilize that.
The one
Little bit of
hero gun
spam,
is a stinger.
Trying to keep
That's
Meteor
it.
from going for those lurks. Something Zeta's been doing a good job of is making sure that anything going on behind that toxic screen is accounted for.
Oh,
big push.
Dep's able to get out.
I still like this. This force through mid is pretty good.
Spam there. Maybe minor
Bait-Eye,
connections into that.
TP, flash, send.
Overall, not too much damage suffered here from the side of T1. I mean, Buzz is
In reaction to
98.
losing middle, they got to get info, and they
Dimensional
were
drift
getting
used from
info
Dep.
by jiggling over towards B
Forward
main all
spotting
the
out a
time.
couple different players. The
Oh.
salvo is going to be let loose, and he's just going to let her rip.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
He just jumps out of the ultimate, immediately finds Izu. Picks in the pieces. Another player advantage. Nice and early here from the side of Zeta.
It's a good combo, good coordination.
Wall falling, Buzz out into the open. First get taken down. Steps able to come away with 3. Meteor, Sylvan want to pop. That's all on Sylvan. Weapon recovered. Some noise made. Picks up the spike. Now he's going to be thinking about his options. Slowly drifting down right here into
a great peek
XDL's
from him.
hands. He's got the jump. He's got the headshot.
Good peek.
Zeta very much have the lead.
I've
The
been really
T1 won a
impressed today with
timeout
XDL.
before this round.
Making
They got a
some
lot
really
of
nice
ults. And
decisions,
they won away from
kind
a
of
few as
understanding
well.
the timing and the spacing his opponents could be at. Some other great individual plays. Nice little trap play set up by Zeta. Toxic screen drops, and they're
Feels like the most perfect peak for it
bearing
was.
down on top of T1 players, so looking very good, and that's going to bring out a timeout from T1.
First time out of the series.
Yeah.
Did a lot of aggro over towards
First
the
time out since they
main.
were in the finals.
Nothing over towards A. They could maybe just Maybe just raise all over towards A site if they
like
wanted.
A big moment happens. Oh, it's the first 4K since Masters Bangkok.
Do you guys remember when T1 won that and they became the best team in the world?
No.
But yeah, this is very warranted.
Yes. No. Zeta
is
looks
kind of farming.
really.
Dude, XDL
kind of in
L's
tune with the
as
pace
well.
of the game, and a lot of times it's them being able to set the pace early or
both
use
happy and
their
not happy. Thank you for the
information gathering
27
in
months,
the
dude.
right ways to set the
Have I
pace
ever
early.
considered picking up rock
So Stack's getting pretty
collecting? I
vocal
just don't think it's for me.
side of the comms there, and it's kind of hard with the way Zeta's been playing. Like, you don't feel comfortable just dialing in like a fast execute or something like that because they've had really good answers.
I seem like a rock collector, Pyro. Why are you trying to do that like it's an insult? What's going on here?
Of the map, if you know, there is a stack from T1, so it's kind of got to be in your head a little bit right now. If you're stacks, that they seem to be reading you pretty decently. This may be your opportunity, though. They seem to have found the weak side of the map. Well, not on that side.
Yeah, I like this from Zeta. Every single time they're changing it up.
11-2. Something that
This is the first time we see any kind of A aggression from them.
Kind of on one right now.
Yep, and okay. Oh, this time Izu able to just go ahead, come away with that elimination. It looked like Sugar Zero is perfectly ready for it, but still ends up getting punished. Depp, however, still nearby.
How's he
Takes a
alive?
quick little hop to the left. I was gonna say, and then a step to the right, but he's still going left.
He's gonna do the time warp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pushes the smoke. Buzz. Wow. Continuing to look rather snappy. Gets that kill quickly.
That's a ball play from him.
Pivots away. Double drop out. Buzz holding his
Buzz
ground.
is doing work.
First stacks. Covers the rope. Fake out. Just.
It's a shame because I like the
sake of
idea from
clearing
Zeta. I thought it was cool little A
Depp
push.
now. 46 HP.
Change it up,
Just
but
trying to
the
see if he
reaction
can
from
find anything
T1
else.
was pretty
Spots
good.
out a gun barrel, and we'll get the kill
And
on the stacks.
honestly,
making it a bit more costly here for T1.
Razor kind of
They will be
got
able to
more
go ahead and
space on the
close out
side
the
as
round
well
went
on
off
the
the
TP
back of the
backside.
timeout.
Philo with the Prime, thank you for the 23
Yeah,
months.
this is
Thank you.
a little bit kind of reminiscent of some of the stuff Stax was talking about in his post-Masters stream, where kind of a big part of why they were able to, in the very long run, beat G2 on this map was because he was getting good reads on the defensive formations that G2 was setting up on this B side. And it was able to eventually, in the very, very long run in overtime, overcome that. And this time around, they find the weak side.
Change up, though.
Yeah, this is...
Operator in hand. And,
Oh my.
Some free fire.
Dude,
Connects with
the
a
Dink's
shot.
done like no
Operator now
damage.
very much going to be known. Cutting through. As gate
Big
crashes.
Jewel on A Heaven.
Going their
There
separate
we go.
ways.
Who's next?
Mask is on, though. Dimensional drift. So going to spot him out. Quick little exit there from Depp. The Nightfall going to confirm that the rest of the
trying to
site is
combo with
opened
the
up now.
Fatal.
Sites just have to be turned over towards Heaven. Is easier trying to go for a timing
Okay,
through the
another
wall.
round where they
Getting
get the
cut
first
down,
pick,
Sugar
but they
Zero.
lose a site.
A nice little linger, a nice lurk down the ramp.
Keep an eye on Buzz going around the
Similarly,
world
gonna be
here
using
as
the
well.
dimensional drift, another one built up here for him.
It's a very late luck, but Sugar Zero
Under
is
the rope,
really
the
on top
rolling
of
thunder.
this.
Gonna be
Oh
sent
my
out.
goodness,
Izu
look at the
not caught
patience from
by it,
Sugar
and they
Zero.
suspect this position.
That's wild.
They find the punish is now Sylvan. Oh,
Like an
TP's
actual
over
turret,
the bottom of
just
stairs,
waiting
and
for
Clues
this.
has heard everything. Flawless from Zeta. Drop around.
Yeah,
Not
this
buzzed
was
by it.
lovely to watch as well.
This
They're
is just
super
really
aware of
nice
this
stuff
late
from
luck.
Depp. Got a great understanding of what was going to be going on. He was very
Yeah,
ready
we
to
can start
TP
looking
out
at the
of
money
there.
here, and the money's wrecked
As
for
soon
two
as
of
that
them.
flash came through,
Two people can't buy.
and he gets a ton of info, and they are just making Meteor's life miserable. He is not finding any of those lurks that he can often get away with. Yes. And they are really doing a great job here.
No, they're doing a really good job.
Understanding the way T1 wants to play.
There was a lot of ults into this round.
And able to have a really nice flood
It was a
retake
big win.
there. Gonna use the pit.
2 ults used,
to
force
lock
them down to
mid
an
on this
eco.
round against an eco.
Can now try to get
Buzz
the
does have
money
a
better,
judge,
even though the
Meteor with a
money's kind of
rifle.
out of control
Has a
already.
pit of his own if they can get to it.
Yeah, the off is gone. Turn to the flash. Spot of the one, and quite a bit of damage dealt. There's Depp. Narrowly escapes 2 HP.
Dude,
remaining on him.
any
XCL
other
gonna be able
gun
to
than a
find
judge there, that's a
elimination.
kill.
Buzz gets taken down, but the trade is
2
swift.
HP.
And
Oh,
Meteor just lobbing in the bite.
just strolled
Fine
into the
step
side
over
of
its
it.
screens, just not ready for what was about to hit him, and now the pit is going to be in play. 4v3, T1. Similarly, not really skipping a beat here. Shrug off the loss in the previous round. get themselves firmly in control.
Do up the Armageddon, try to clear the pit.
I don't think he used the sword. I think he just accept it.
See if they want to invest it.
Izu just sending up the fake out. Zeta trying to hold him in position, and Izu playing off the back of that. As it's all down to Clues, and he will fall. A Thrifty coming through, T1. Fighting back, keeping things
a little bit rough from Zeta, to be honest.
Separating.
Yeah, great.
Needed the most.
Yes, and a great quick flash here. Kind of anticipating that maybe somebody would be playing right around the corner. Pushes Depp back, sends him to 2 health. Gets snake bited. With a judge in a pit, very scary.
It's snake bitten. The look he just gave me.
Nice one.
Is this guy for real?
No, it's okay. I've been torturing you for years, so I suppose.
Well, you do dad jokes. That's just grammar.
Ah, fair enough.
Okay,
But
going for a straight up A hit again.
Cringe.
And they're expecting to be playing
I'm
pretty much in this area close.
See, I know, but no, I want you to start embracing the cringe. We need you to, you know, you're getting up there in age 2 eventually.
Well, slowed up, but not
Oh, this is nice, because I think they just cleared here. Dude, this is big from Sugar Zero. This just got cleared by a Prowler, and then he TP'd into it after the Prowler. But they didn't check the corner.
Open on the site. Plant can now come in.
Spike planted.
Just quick reactions from T1. Gun skill. We'll buy them a little time. He's doing a great pop.
Oh my god, I thought he was dead.
That's a repeat of that. Does a double take. Thinking that he
had
to kill, and Meteor does end up getting caught completely unawares. Izu now going to be fully flashed up. Still just staying in place.
No way, what's going on, man?
Depp ends up catching himself with a
Wait,
flash as
Izu
well.
still won this.
So Izu finds him. Stacks gets Shota. And T1 barely scraped by with this round win. It felt like this, in all likelihood, should have been Zeta's.
Man, God, Depp's been playing so good. Just one little mistake there, but he's been phenomenal.
I feel bad for
Sugar
Sugar Zero because he played this so well.
Just brute force here from T1. Okay, sure. Yeah.
I mean, I guess when that happens.
Yeah, why not? The Meteor's just having a rough
Dude,
go of it.
That flash is so funny.
All right, this time Zeta timeout?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say if T1 called a timeout, I'd be fairly shocked.
Depp, yeah, I thought the flash was going to go like
So
deep
one
around the
apiece on the
corner.
map.
I don't know.
I mean, they got to be okay-ish with their position here for the moment.
Yeah.
3 more rounds we played in the half. Have the lead.
They're still making pretty good reads overall. This might just be a kind of slow down the momentum timeout more than anything in my book. That round they had a decent idea. It's just there was so much pressure that T1 was generating.
I think they're going to be more proactive.
And they got kind of
like they were getting rewarded a lot for like pushing on the map. I think they're probably going to start doing that.
Setup there.
Like late pushes when there's some kind of pressure somewhere.
T1 out of that round basically. So I would say pretty good reads here. I think the coaching staff has done a nice job preparing Zeta for today. But the quality of player on T1, very tricky. One away from
I agree.
Again,
it's not like you got to remember there was a double pistol here as well. Like it's not. You're not getting embarrassed.
Well, jiggle kill with a Phantom. Here at Garage, not something that we see very often.
This is what I thought was going to start happening. They were winning all the rounds where they were going proactive, so it makes sense that they want to start doing it again.
Stuck into the corner there at Sewers, is able to swiftly tuck back. Zeta players cognizant where if they swing in any deeper, they're very much exposed. Anybody over at Robinson, they decide to back away. Site open up a bit more. Stacks on a complete and utter island at the moment on the opposite side of the map. Could go for a hell of a flank, but I don't think it's going to be the most necessary as Izu finds Shota. Depp picks up 1, but now he's all on his lonesome. Just that sheriff in hand, down to half HP.
Depp's laughing about something.
He doesn't have a vandal.
He's laughing to himself.
He's just laughing and accepting his fate. He's like, "Yep, this is not where I want to be."
Yeah.
Buzzers look great. Buzzers look really, really good. And Buzz is so fine to just die here and get the ult.
Zax eventually will be able to get
Speaking of ults, they got a lot of ults for T1.
Has us now tied up at 5-5.
Fade, Yoru ult, or we can just use the Razor and just send it.
You can see T1 now starting to play with the tendencies that they've been getting out of Zeta. it's been a lot of kind of early pressure at garage, and they set up a nice little tight angle to punish that. And then
they have the trophy on stage. Yeah, they bought it
with
with them.
Stacks getting that info on the 3-man push at mid. A good reaction by
brought it
Zeta,
home.
honestly, to immediately pivot back towards B off of just seeing Stacks there on his own. That is something T1 likes to do on this map a lot. You know, you kind of expect that it's Meteor just sort of roaming around the map by himself, but actually sometimes Stacks kind of tries to sell fakes by himself, tries to do stuff on his own to keep his opponents off guard. And this will make things
Your ult fake over
easier.
towards
Sota's
B,
just
but then takes the TP and actually
that.
splits A.
Dimensional
Right?
drift, just TP back across
Not
here
even a
towards
split,
the A
just straight
site.
up sight.
Running out,
this.
but
Try
he's
and
running
move
out of
them
time.
over
Won't be able to
towards
fully check over
middle,
towards screens.
so they go to heaven.
Salvos,
This is a
to
nice
delay the
strat
approach
though,
of the rest of the
to
squad.
be
Does
honest.
work a treat, and for now,
Trying to manipulate the
kinda locked in
rotate from
position.
middle so that this is weaker, and then you have the lark
little
late.
approach
Oh,
down
this
through
is
ramp.
cool.
and Meteor creeping his way through, up through heaven as Buzz able to find one, plants his feet. He's going to take it down. Step strikes in from behind. Shota. Ooh, I think an elbow
Ooh.
should have been spotted there by Meteor, but he hears the footsteps. He's able to swing back.
Yeah, it's gonna
Blue's
stay
now gonna
alive
take
now.
it down, and this is going to make Zeta constantly having to look over their shoulders. The call's
Also, I think they played off the fact that they did a lot of like
realize the time is going to be ticking.
these splits with your ult at
Now back over towards
Bangkok.
the site. Paranoia.
They added a new all-round
behind
in.
the screen. The flash is out.
Dude,
the drop
look at
down
this
as they
flash.
all line up. They're all whittled
Look
away
at that flash, man. It's a lovely
Silver will
flash,
pick up
flash
2
from
in
Izu.
T1.
This was just a lovely round in general,
Lock
to be
in
honest. Everything
6
was sick,
rounds.
yeah.
Potential for another 6 and 6
Fake the
half.
fake the B split.
T1 going to be looking for
Then
that
you have
7
the
and 5.
TP back over
I
towards
mean,
A
this
as
is
they're rotating
finally
in,
around
getting
where
ready for it.
Meteor is able to
They
get
leave
some
an empty
value on this
site.
lurk. I love the way they're
And then you
using
have
the
the late
dimensional
luck
drift
as well.
there.
And you know that the
top
luck
of B
can kind of
and
get
then
inserted
find out
early
what's
because you're
going
using
on
the
at A
beginning
main.
of the your ult.
They're able to just more or less get through pretty easily. Zeta tries to set up a
6
kind
on
of a
attack.
crunch
It's double
retake,
duelist
but because
though.
of Meteor's
Kinda what
position, it's all for naught.
It's meant to.
They can't win that battle against him, and he
meant to
wisely
get
just
a good
backs
amount
out.
on
They have
attack.
to either commit resources towards him, flush him
Going
out.
for it.
Yep.
Dimensional drift just spotting onto
look at the
1,
stun,
but now
Stacks
Yeah,
knows.
and
now
it's
sees
2,
the second.
you gotta
Salvo's
bail.
going to be sent, just further disrupting. And they actually try to get a punish off of this. It's just a stinger, so yeah, Depp just jump away.
What a read. Good stuff from Stacks there. That's just them kind of remembering that something like that is very possible.
I mean, yeah, it's like a go-to defense
Yoru.
strat these days.
Oh, Sugar
The
Zero
2024K Cup one.
does have the half armor. Izu not catching a glimpse of anything there. He gets ready, sends it the flash, and just goes ahead, TP's back over towards the spawn, joining with the rest of the team. Just
Yeah,
trying to
it's an
keep some
empty
interest
side again.
on that B side of the map. For now, there's 3 players still remaining
Buzz is
here
probably
for Zeta
going to ult
Division.
and get nothing for it, but other than space.
Onto over side, spotting nothing, showstopper to further clear the way. Clues trying to win out this war.
What a
Does so,
lovely
finds
shot.
the headshot. XCL ends up getting taken down. Second shot from Izu, unable to connect.
Dude, everyone can get one
Launches
shot
out
from
everything
this.
though. Salvo's the stun, neither connecting. He's able to find the shot. Sees out, triple approach. Getting ready to come through from screens. Shota leads the charge.
Oh.
Sugar Zero
Hold
in
up.
behind him with Vandal in hand. Comes
Hold
over to
up.
kill. Shota recovers
Actually
the
has to
Phantom.
one-shot everyone.
Immediately puts down Stacks and
It's
the
at
fuse now
least
getting ready
half.
to come in.
Oh, they didn't stick?
The tap. Looking for the spray, but not being found. The smoke dissipating, but there's another one to obfuscate, and it's going to be tied up
teammate
once
smoke
again.
as well.
6
Dude, they
to
got
6.
6 against a double
As Zeta
duelist.
closes
This
out
is
the
not too
last round
bad.
of the half.
It could have been a lot
Yeah,
better
man.
considering the start. It was like 5-1
Some
at
really
one
cool
point, right?
ideas. I thought this round
4-1.
was looking pretty good for T1. They found the weak side of the map, but Clues finds a huge first kill.
The ping changes, yeah, the ping changes made this
Nice
game so
flash
much
there.
better.
Right around the corner. Paranoia had hit as well. Judge, though, catches Buzz off guard. And they're just W-keying through, and T1 just not really anticipating how quickly that retake was going to be sent by Zeta. So some cool ideas. Some good util combos. We saw very
Yeah,
early
dude, if they
on
can win
where
another
kinda
pistol, they can probably
T1
steal them up, yeah.
outside of B lobby, and then they try the play with depth. You know, we've seen that before where the Yoru uses a dimensional drift and catches a player, and they can throw the stun out there, and then you can flash, and then you can get the kill.
E1,
And it
yeah, the
worked,
defense
but it
is
was
normally
cool.
good.
That was good back and forth. I mean, really, Zeta looks really well coached today. They look like pretty well prepared.
Yeah, I think no matter what the result of this is, you have to say, looking
No, yeah,
better than what
that's
we were
like a
witnessing
lot better.
Zeta Division at kickoff. This
Like
is
you actually
the
have
trend in the right
to.
direction. Yes, a very rough
With
second
some of the
half
other
on
games, you
Fracture.
actually have to consider
You
they
see
might be able to
improvements as
upset.
we swap over to this attacker side here on Split. But overall, a lot better of a feeling here for the Japanese squad.
Chat, what's that
Let's see what
coach
they
called?
have
Is it
prepared for us.
XCC?
We're able to go
What's
one
that
for one on
coach called?
pistols. First
Surely
match,
this,
and
surely
they do
this
the
guy
same
should
here.
just palm
Take
and
that
be
first
their
step.
coach. He's
course,
like
running this
proven that
split
he does
back.
good. XQQ, that's it.
15 and 7
Should
for
he he's proven that he does
Just
good.
having
He
one of
was
those
the
maps.
coach for
I lied, I didn't go one for one.
their best run.
Oh,
Like at anytime there's another
They won the
coach,
pistol on this map. That's what happened.
like, it just
forgive you.
doesn't look
Okay,
great.
can they go 2-0 for pistols on Split?
Like, you can see the improvement.
Just move the goalposts real quick here.
it's a little one way.
Good
Sylvan.
flash.
Sucker backside sends the paranoia. Isn't trusting in the fake. Denies the TP.
Yeah, dude,
And
he's
that
done really
completely
good here.
just stops the
Shut
push.
down everything.
Beautiful play.
Now they
from
gotta have a
Sylvan.
backup plan.
It's just like, damn, we didn't think about that.
So good. With his understanding of utility and timings, he's got such great smokes. Immediately sending one out. Why is that?
Ooh,
Ooh,
Buzz.
Buzz.
Playing a very dangerous game.
But they're fully committing over to the A side of the map, just anticipating that the
Okay,
rotate
T1
was
thinking
that
they were going to
direction,
group
but
up over towards A.
they've actually guessed
They did just
incorrectly.
do a
Step
fade
third.
eye and
Meteor,
spotted
what is
nothing.
that quick turn? Able to find
And
Shota, but
Sylvan is in
just
a
get traded
lot
out.
of trouble.
The previous damage on a Buzz. Yep, makes for an easy target. He ends up getting taken down. Sylvan, bit too wild with the
Yeah,
shots.
he had to
cannot
somehow
clean
kill
one
two.
up.
30 seconds left.
Now a
Dude,
4v2.
they get a double pistol here unless something mad
Zeta
happens.
Division looking to do just that. A 2-0 close out on the pistols would be enormous for them. Taking that first step here on the attack side. Stacks, not sure which way to look. And Depp cuts him down to size.
Okay, really,
Lose
really
with 3.
nice.
We'll get Zeta
It's,
to 7. Lead is theirs.
It's a 2-2
Yeah, man.
for pistols, but it is 2-0 on this
Even
map.
though it's a nice early play from Sylvan to stymie the execute, T1,
Yeah, they can definitely
with
steal
the
this
time
map.
that had
For sure.
passed, they were kind of like, okay, this looks like it's going to go A. But it was just Zeta just sort of taking enough of a pause in mid that they drew out some rotations and caught T1 off balance. They were able to kind of sweep their feet out underneath them. And a little
Yeah,
bit
there
of
are
a
a lot of
buy-up,
deaths on this
as
one.
per usual. Buzz will take the
FPX
shorty.
by, we get
Meteor
Buzz with
the
a
Sheriff.
shorty. And one
Pretty
satchel.
aggressive off the rip is Izu. Orb grab, okay. Yeah, you clipped one classic bullet into him.
Toxins going up.
Izu playing very far forward for just having a classic.
Yeah, but they know.
Very much wary of it, and now it's confirmed. Sends out a flash that does allow him to escape.
Okay, meanwhile, while this is going on, we had a drone that went all the way over towards B
Might be
Heaven.
getting some decent info off the back of this. Stacks. Hello.
Yeah, this is still nice from Zeta though. You got human drone that we're watching right now,
Able to find that kill, but
trying to
still
do some chaos
right now,
and trying to give
solid
him
headshot
info,
into a
or just win the
follow-up.
round
Buzz.
solo.
Just desperately trying to close the gap between him and the vent to be able to get that shorty in a
And then
position.
everyone else grouped together, making sure
Damn,
that
Clues.
if they do push, there's loads of
A
people
very
to make
slow
sure they can.
first half for him. Now looking incredibly clean. Timing is going to be
To make
found.
sure they
Meteor able to
can't
go
get
ahead
any
and pick
guns.
him apart.
Last player
But
standing.
is instantly dealt with. And Sylvan now still making his way over. We'll look to see if he can find any
And at
additional
the same
damage.
time,
Zeta
they won away from a Uriel.
looking damn clean here in
Yeah,
this
that's looking
anti-eco.
really
Yeah.
nice.
That was some snappy stuff from Clues. That's the ghosts too. You didn't even have to really get the rifles involved. Keep those nice and safe. Ghost on the ground for Sylvan. Depp doesn't mind dying.
He still might not. Spoken and prod, he's looking for it. And he continues to take him lower and lower, and Sylvan's getting further and further away from the spike. What's the plan here?
Trying to die on the other side, but
Gonna try to reroute, but it's gonna be a charge for XDL instead. I mean, I don't mind it. Once the back away, he acknowledges,
trying not
yep,
give,
Depp, you're one away from a dimensional drift. I'd
Depp
rather
the
die
ult.
in anybody else's hands. So in the end, wise. But still, very solid 2-0 start to the half for Zeta Division. Now firmly in the lead.
they're doing a great job. Flash there from Depp. Catches
Lance
nicely to
with the
set up
prime.
that
Thank you for the
execute on
38
A.
months, dude. Thank you so much.
So okay, rifles in hand. T1
Right,
on
let's
the
see this
defender
first buy
side.
round.
You have a stinger for depth.
They
Couple
could
Bulldogs,
just go
couple
heavy for
Phantoms.
the orb, or
A lot of Phantoms for
he
T1.
literally,
Only Vandal is actually going to be Izu.
he literally could just
See what they can do.
wait for your next buy round.
Tuck into the corner for
Double
Izu.
swing out,
Yeah,
no
so,
one
man,
faces.
quite a bit of damage. Maybe Depp has been
Okay, but they at least
studying
crit the pressure that
Stinger
they might be
University
taking the
G2.
orb.
Quite a bit of
So
damage
this
at
is
range
nice.
as Sylvan falls down to
Drone
6
goes
to
in,
7.
Viper needs to
The
shoot
regen
this.
armor. Get a little bit back. Buzz quickly. Just going to look to reposition.
How much for lessons from Jonah P, the professor?
I don't know.
Stingers.
So it's kind of nice. Pressure. They haven't full created the actual, like,
But
pressure deep mid at the moment,
A
but
site left wide open.
they at least
Finally,
made it look like it might be a B split, and then they can
defense
just head
coming
over
through.
towards A side.
Stack's going to tuck into elbow. Do have Buzz up top, but
Everyone hides from the
Spot,
fade eye,
spot.
apart from the person on heaven.
oh, the timing just a little bit off.
Very much confirmed. Just going to be a bite for a paint
Unlucky.
shell there as C is looking for the lock-in. And, yep, a bunch of players do get contained there over at main. Swing out from Buzz. They hear that TP forward. They're able to
That's
find
a,
Depp, but Meteor.
it's a huge
Continuing the challenge
overextend.
for these fights. Ends
that's
up
a
falling the
lovely shot,
wayside.
man.
Buzz
30 seconds left.
starting to heat up once again. Repositions backside. Spike now being brought forward through the vent. Stacks rotating off. But there's just no time.
It's a bit of a
Yeah,
bump
they're
fake, so they
trying to
have to go
one-pass
A.
and fake over towards
It's only
B
15 seconds
with the low
Buzz
HP.
Looks like late to maybe register, might have been
I think this
glimpsing up
nade, no
at
matter
that
what,
mini
stops
map.
the plant.
Either way, 7 seconds. They have to get the
Ooh,
spike planted. Buzz.
The Buzz
does
over
end up
peaks,
falling.
they can get a
They
plant.
can stick in for
Dude,
it. They'll have
imagine
it planted.
T1
Stacks through the
loses
smoke
this
for the
round.
blind one, but cannot deny this. 3v2 still in with a shout. Clues. Just getting tucked back into elbow alongside Shota. Both players going to be stacked up. Seems like T1 still relatively unawares as to both players' positions. Takes Sylvan down to 50. A bit more damage now. Shota finding
No
Izu trying to get the
way,
transfer, but
dude.
he
There's
cannot.
no way that they won
In
this.
Zeta division.
There's 15 seconds left. It's a
convert the
3v4. You got to raise
3-0
back
here
a
in the
site that
second
has a
half.
nade to stop the
Dimensional
plant. We
drift
get to 10
Armageddon now
seconds and
online.
Buzz just swings.
Oh, show me this again. TP was heard there. Buzz was able to
Dude,
find
Buzz
the
did all the
timing,
hard
but
work, and then he lost the
Meteor
round
just
on his own.
walking out into so
Why?
many different players. Gets taken down. Stacks barely wins this. Woo!
Dude, they're
Oh
gonna
my
steal this map
goodness.
for sure.
Oh, look at the
Yeah,
energy
they
there.
forced him down
Feeling good
to
about
low
that.
buy.
Still
They
not
got a
gonna be
Bucky.
seeing
That's it.
That second timeout call.
Their
here
money's
from
now gonna
T1
get
on
good. They got all the ults that they want.
Still trusting in the team to be able to turn things around. As they push back onto a thrifty attempt. Meteor, the sheriff, looking for the headshot. He's able to find it. Step now on the floor. Solid opening kill. Clues still hovering nearby.
Smoke
So
goes
trying to
in
cover.
so they can retrieve the
Nearly finds
gun.
the timing to be able to get that elimination, but Meteor
Yeah, Meteor
does
picks
survive
it up.
down to 51. These Clues will reposition.
They've been holding the B angle the
That gun.
whole time, waiting for some kind of
Towards
jump
the
peek.
fight over at B. They're just kind of working the map a little bit, our Zeta. Taking their time. Old Meteor
Okay, there goes the
Just-
gun.
caught completely out in the open there.
Buzz. Oh, well, the Bucky not going to be finding too much. Little bit of damage dealt. Will be forced to reposition. At the same time, though, Izu, it's just a classic. But he's picked a strong
Oh, yeah,
position
I mean,
to
he's
be
got
in
the
to try to
best
deal
pose
some
you could
damage. If
be.
they don't look to the right,
How does he play it?
maybe
And
he
what's
can
the
find
timing like?
some hefty value, but XDL
30
already
seconds
checking
left.
for it. Izu, this
Respect
time the patience
XDL though.
on the trigger finger will end up
He had his
Going
mates back
against
the
him.
whole time.
no damage, no kill found. And now his teammates down to a 3v4. Try to pull off this thrifty win.
God, they just look so smart today. That's just a great read from XDL.
And, you know, one's got a Bucky, so why play close? Don't play the corner.
Nice shot.
CL does end up getting punished, taking down Sylvan. Good for one, but it's not going to
really,
be
really
good
nice,
for
though.
the next 3.
Really nice.
Zeta Division up
Now
to
what?
double digits split. Looking like it very well
Gonna
may
get,
be
gonna
theirs.
see that ult
No
round.
doubt. They are just
Oh, they got too many good
Really in
ults for this
control.
though, right? They should win the spy rounds.
Meteor here just caught trying to check Ramen. Instead, they were coming from sewers. Paid the price, but it's just awareness again from XDL. You mentioned it earlier in the map where he was really keenly aware of some of the timing and the space that T1 would take. It's going to be the timeout, of course, from T1, but
XQQ bringing back the prime Zeta.
Really
no, it's good.
dialed in today in terms of his understanding of
just pay him what
where
he wants,
players
man.
could potentially
He's
be.
proven good.
Talk about negative space in this game, and he seems
Don't
to
need to
really
get
have
6
a good idea
coaches. Just get this guy in.
where T1 could be
maybe
or could
2
not
more
be. And
to help him.
now he's starting to get Stacks a little bit fired up. Getting involved in the chat here, trying to figure out what they can do to shut down this Zeta team. And they've got a bunch of ults still. Like, you know, we knew they had them, and coming into that eco round, didn't even need to use them.
The ISO Euro Haven
so
still work?
This is a crucial
Yeah.
round. I saw an op being invested in by the side of T1 as well. So
just they might not feel as free
round if this isn't
to
going to go to
Haven. To invest like the ISO double damage every round. We'll see.
Even a map that, in the past, Zeta Division.
How many assistant coaches would you like if I was head coach?
Their own right. Granted,
I think in my head I have
the
a system where you would have like 2 head coaches and then you each have an assistant coach. But realistically, I think just 1 head coach and 2 assistant coaches is fine.
Here,
or even just like 1 assistant coach and then 1 guy who just like data scrapes. But I guess either World 4, if you can fully trust another head coach, kind of like a Weber Nilzinho vibe.
Is with these
and then you each have an assistant, but in like a normal world, I think just like 3 is probably so fine in terms of head coach, 2 assistant coaches, like head coach, assistant coach, and then analyst just data scraping.
Catch a glimpse as well onto Sylvan. The other 2 players set up the TP in the back of sight. Sylvan, however, is there, ready for the punish. Rolling Thunder going to crash across. The Paranoia going to be sent out. Sylvan trying to go desperately for a reposition.
Who's the header of the 2 coaches? You kind of do it map-based. You need to have someone that like works well and trusts well.
Of the team here is at Garage.
I think you would do it map-based, to be honest.
The 6 HP barely stays alive, so that Armageddon still
and
can
then
come
you take
into play.
control depending on the map.
Zeta likely going to need some kind of
the way I originally pitched it was to 100 Thieves. Like, I don't know, I can't remember where it was. I said like me and Sean as head coaches, and then we both have an assistant coach each.
Now you've got
it was a couple of years ago.
Right outside of Mail.
Anyone else?
Jiggle Peak catches sight there of Sugar Zero. Zeta Division now starting to scramble a bit, wondering what the best option is. 3v5, and there's just no time, so we'll just try to stay put where they're at. Hold on to the weapons. So T1 breaking what has been a 5-round win streak.
Let's just put the Euro and keep it simple.
Up until this point.
And they've got their first win on the defender side here. This has been a really nice start for Zeta.
I'll tell you what,
Finally
T1 will really take this, by the way.
Dealt with a little bit.
No damage
Pocket's
done.
pretty deep for Zeta Division, so they can still grab plenty of weaponry. Let's see what they want to do with these ults. See if they maybe have a different idea, a different plan. Use that dimensional drift a little bit differently, or just use it, period.
Could have had 100 Thieves sligging.
Figure out what's going
on. It was like 2022 though,
defenses.
I think. End of 2022. I pitched for me and Sean.
Continue to make B their strong side. Here, Izu. Use that op in mid, but this is again.
But I think Sean wanted out.
Setup. Here we go.
Like I think Sean wasn't in.
Dimensional drift could be sent. Sylvan expecting some pressure his way. Sends out that Paranoia, and the stun does connect. Spots out another one's the Armageddon as well. Going to be shoving Meteor back. Sylvan just trying to stay tucked in underneath that aftershock. Does get a decent amount of damage. XDL this time is going to be taken to 6, but cannot find the kill. He's still watching for a flank. Meteor frantically spamming out with that Phantom. Connections widely not going to be found.
Now this is Hans.
Pit now raised up. Buzz still 2 away.
Does the Viper will give them a little bit too much space? It might.
Meteor.
That's unlucky.
Right down below, but does not get the kill there.
Oh my goodness.
Over Will. Buzz falls.
Yeah, from the Teva, that's cool idea.
Def going to be taken down.
I'll fade in 4 seconds.
A 3v4 having to fight forward into the pit. The Shorty able to come over.
No way, no way, no way. Oh my god, what's going on?
Has it. Pit gets
oh dude, that was so close.
Sugar Zero are there to bail them out to spare their blushes.
Because T1 won the round before so cleanly, they got a lot of money. So they can buy into this one.
God, the chaos.
Even though it's a straight up reset.
I love it. I love this entry here. using the dimensional drift to set up the Armageddon. The Armageddon flushes Sylvan out towards the door. They use a paranoia. It doesn't hit him, but it's a great little setup. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, you took our pit down, but they've already flanked out outside of it. You know, seeding over a little bit of that
must be
space.
wondering what on earth is happening inside the pit.
Really smart on-the-fly play there. Not just committing everything you have to that pit.
Lil, thank you so much for the 2 months. Sorry, thanks so much for the 2 years is what I meant to say. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Buzz blinded up, puts himself into the corner. Stacks anticipating the aggression.
I'm not sure they can go for this.
Beautifully catches Sugar Zero up the back
TP
of the
anymore.
TP. Same said for Depp.
Yeah.
T1 saying you're not going to get up to map point, not quite yet. Clues trying to go on a little bit of a walkabout down into the vent, trying to escape.
Because money's still good for Zeta, but they're so far away from the ults.
It's all on Shota to see it.
And it's one of the reasons that some of these rounds have looked so easy.
Meteor here on the opposite side of the wall. The push forward finds the timing. They will manage to make it happen. T1.
Kenny Jones with the prime. Thank you so much, Kenny. Thank you for the 29 months.
Still 3 rounds from tying it up, and still more money to work through.
Oh, trying to double TP there. Stacks having none of it. Could be one of those turning point rounds for T1. See this where Stacks just gets a
this timeout's gonna be interesting because I think
and all of a sudden
their
opponents
like their pathing of just the solo Yoru
not
has
even
been
give them an
sussed
opportunity
for
to
like
use
the
their
straight up
second
side
time out of
heads.
the map.
Probably means they need to go
reassess
middle.
what they want to do. Had some good ideas with the
ultimates. Maybe middle's too obvious, so you go like
kind of work the
a
map
ramp
a little bit
first
more,
and then take middle.
Been pretty slow, pretty methodical. It's mostly worked.
Gotcha.
Except for one of the rounds where they just ran out of time. Other than that, I mean, they've been
Zetra's
really
so far
sharp.
away from ults. Yeah, they're really far away from it.
The fact that there's only been 1 round where they've run out of time, I think is a very big boon, given what we have witnessed from them in the past. I mean, yeah, I say it mostly as a joke, but they've been a lot more concise with the attacks coming through, which is not something that we've been able to say in the past. Zeta was that team that was always running the clock down to 20 seconds, then trying to exec.
And that's kind of what I was maybe a little bit worried about with you know, XQQ kind of taking over as the main coach again. But he seems to have kind of learned himself with a little bit of time off and kind of some new ideas to bring, how to keep, you know, his team changing up the tempo, changing up the pace, getting involved in the timeouts, mostly looking pretty good after they do that. And what's really impressed me the most is just their fundamentals look way better.
Really
their
close
coordination looks way better.
You want so many
playing
ults
off of each other much,
they kind of have to mess this up to
their
lose this
util
one.
looks really, really sharp with the kind of more meta stuff with the Taeho and the Breach and the Yoru. So you really got to tip your cap. You know,
I mean, I like this from Zeta though. I think they were thinking the same thing as me. That they have to take over towards middle, and they were at least looking like they wanted to create a heaven pressure to make it easier from middle. So I do like this, and now they can just go into whatever site they decide to split.
Some kind of weird post-plant situation, but just kind of worry about figuring out exactly where those big ultimates are. And last couple of rounds, it's been on A. It's been, you know, Stacks and Buzz.
Passive Vipro over towards B. Surely the Yoru just takes TP now.
They invest the pit pretty late, so. Nope. Okay, there you go. There's the TP. I was going to say, you got to shift a little bit over.
3-person stack over towards A. As we've seen, it's been very hard for them to get over towards the site, so they should be going heavy A heaven.
Not getting the read
there. I just don't think they can do this again.
But Buzz still so snappy. But on the approach, instantly taken down. Showstopper going to be sent. It's a shallow one. Doesn't find the punish. Doesn't find the damage. And for the time being, Zeta Division going to be locked in position. They know if they go through the vent, there's that pit waiting for them. And we might have cast or cursed a little bit because now the time is running out. I mean, Stacks is thinking about going for the Nightfall, but as the time continues
but I think the money,
if he holds on
it doesn't matter about the T1 money now. They only need to get 2 in a row. T1's fine for money.
He knows that it's over. He knows they can't win. So ult is going to be retained.
The save is
now he'll just poke and prod out. Look for some kind of kill here. We'll be able to find at least one. Looks for the second. XCL will sit him down.
It's a shame because I feel like
T1, they get up to
in the
9.
timeout they spoke about the right things. But then they missed that extra step of just like, once you inserted one over towards ropes, just pinching heaven.
To say the least.
And then hitting the site.
I kind of get it.
Because you can't TP over towards site anymore. They know about it.
I kind of don't, but, you know, that's just Zeta Division's way. and we must accept
There's
it.
another option, I guess, that Zeta could do where like they invest the wall more like this, and then they can like TP into a smoke. So they could maybe help them at the moment.
It's split, so we're gonna get.
They wanted to just do a straight up A. I don't know.
Yeah.
They are just taking middle all the time.
Entry forward into vent, turns back Meteor.
Dude, imagine Meteor lost that. Trade goes in anyway. It's looking good.
As chaos ensues,
but looking real good.
Division walking away a little
Lil
bit
_D_823 with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that.
Nice little
thank you with the 10 gifted, man. Thank you. You got gifted? You can at Lil and say thank you.
Waiting here on the angle. And
very nice, super patient.
A solid punish.
Super patient and just concentrating for the whole time.
Very well poised to get themselves up to map point to extend this over to Haven. Sylvan.
Okay, 2v4 at its peak.
Not without some consequence, down to 70 HP.
Flash goes in, stacks.
In position here,
oh,
going to be sending the Nightfall. Sends the C, swings, and it's going to be good for one, but
went for the
that's all he's able to find. Sylvan still moseying
Fatal
on
and give
over
away your pause.
From that B site. Asked once again to clutch, this time not for an ace. Just for the 1v2. Smoke situated, drops down, the double swing around that right-hand side.
Okay, very nicely handled from Zeta.
Is able to find him. Zeta division.
3 chances to take a
one around from sending us to a map 3. It's T1. Need to pull off 3 round wins in a row to take it to OT.
13 months. Yeah, it's good, dude. Thanks for asking.
Catches Buzz a little bit off guard. XDL just holding the line there. And even though XDL dies, because of that pressure he creates from Garage, Sylvan actually uses his paranoia on the other side of the map and a smoke. So he's a little bit lacking in his util for that retake. You also got the Nightfall out of stacks there, and it was just a 1 kill. So that's huge value for the side of Zeta. Doing a really nice job working this map. Meteor trying to get out of those salvos, does so.
But he kind of realizes that he got the info that they didn't push over towards middle.
This is all just a...
They feel like they've done fake pressure over towards middle and actually created a question mark. Prowler goes over towards A, doesn't hit anyone. TP, dude, now has free chance to go back side.
Oh, Meteor.
Yeah, he's gonna hear it now.
It's time to flank.
Meteor.
Working a treat, sends out the bite to try to cover his rear, and that's
Smoke
his 2000th kill.
Smoke went down, cleared all the middle.
Congratulations to him, the kill leader here in Pacific. Now it's gonna be 2001. How many more can he find? Looks like it's going to stop right there for the moment. Buzz, however, refilling that space. And trying to find the punish to keep that spike isolated on the floor. Is unable to do so. Zeta looking like they're not going to be able to get it done to get to that map 3 quite just yet. T1 persevering off the back of the heroics here from Meteor.
This Dep's going to literally walk the whole way.
After being forced
into that walk the whole way. They get a plant.
Had a great read that they would just be abandoning that space. You know, because a lot of mid attention has been shown by Zeta
join him
most
at
of the
one point with the ult if they really want to go for it.
Bit of a gamble and it pays off. Stack's gonna find Sugar Zero.
Okay.
Dep.
Well.
Trying to catch him in the back.
An opportunity for a punish. A kill, a death, gets him the dimensional drift for the next round, and right now Stacks is not reading it at all. So Dep will be able to go ahead and find the ult with that elimination. Now hightails it down over towards safety. Buzz desperately wanting to get some revenge here for his fallen duo.
2 chances.
Not quite going to be able to pursue deep enough. So 12
They have another timeout, right? Or oh no, it's looking like no one does.
With every single moment, I feel like that overtime is getting closer and closer.
For sure. I think it's kind of funny. I'm pretty sure 3 out of the 4 rounds that T1 has won in this half have been on time.
Could very well be the case. Look at a nice little zoom in and a full screen for Meteor, though. Another congratulations to him.
Just absolutely unbelievable player. 2 times Masters winner. Pacific. Domination from him. Texture not too far behind in the kill count. Let's see what Gen G has in store. And this time, Dep's gonna maybe try that TP play in the ropes again. Oh my God.
Stacks sprinting away, dimensional drift depth, hot on his heels.
He's straight up split
Chasing
A
forward,
though.
seeking
2 people
some
here.
information. Is able to spot out 2.
I'm back.
Exits
Whoa.
over at elbow. Izu swinging the corner, jumps out, finds the kill, but not before
Big shot
Stacks'
coming
spawn.
up.
Draws back out with the operator, puts down XDL.
Really,
Buzz
really
out of
nice from
heaven,
Izu.
finds Sugar Zero, and suddenly it's just Showtime.
Dude, Izu's been pretty solid.
The Spike stranded at main. It's T1. It's never really been easy for them, but they continue to fight here. On split, they continue to try to chase these overtimes. Now
Hey,
they're just
3
one away
chances
from
down to 1
making it
last
happen.
chance, and they
Economy broken down a bit
use
here on
one
the
of
side
their
of
ults
Zeta
into
division.
this.
Oh man, Izu, as soon as Stacks is like backpedaling out of B heaven, Izu swaps right to the shorty, just ready for wherever the hell depth's gonna come out of that thing. Great awareness, swaps right over to the op. Only 1 more now for T1 to send it to OT. It's gonna be
Money's
a little bit
wrecked as well.
stuffed
Double
by, too, for
Guardian,
Zeta.
Stinger,
Spectre,
Spectre.
Stinger, 2 Guardians. Trying to
Ooh,
clear
didn't
the
see.
util. Ooh, good jiggle.
Surely not.
Peek for it. They're already in
goodness.
pretty deep though.
At least he just went for a
There's
pre-fire and
Izu.
didn't actually commit.
Backpedaling away.
Sticks
Tries to
close,
go for a
TP's
shot
out, the
there with
Omen
Shorty,
Flash has
hoping
gone
that he
to
just gets
Narnia,
any kind of
bro.
straight
Where's that gone?
shots
To
there,
the
but
moon.
Meteor has been felled. Sugar Zero finding the first is Sylvan dancing around, offers up a bit of damage there. Buzz finds 2, Stacks getting another. XCL going to be taken down. Now the 3v2. Push out of the smoke.
Ooh.
Sylvan eliminated. Who's able to find 1? The Armageddon going to be drawn out, but
Okay,
there's
nice
the
handle,
cleanup.
dude.
12 to 12.
Izu's been really good though.
Only bangers on split, baby.
Yeah, dude, Split honestly keeps on delivering every single
Absolutely love
game.
to see it.
3 chances all
Also, I
gone.
called
It's
it a bit
devastating
ago.
for Zeta.
So it turns out
That's such a
we do
good
have
chance.
the powers today.
What can we say?
Yep.
And they won double
Should we
pistol,
use it
so
responsibly,
T1
or
are
should
favored
we, you
here.
know?
You're welcome, everyone.
I was a little bit worried here for T1. And Buzz finds 2 huge kills up top. Wow, that second shot. The fact of that hit, he got aim
that's
punched
nuts.
and was somehow able to
And,
readjust.
dude, I love that
That's pretty
Omen.
nasty from Buzz.
Basically the
That got me
go-to
fired up.
Omen or into this
The fact that he
pause,
gets that
it's
kill is
sick because
just
they either have to
absolutely
go
huge.
deal with you and you have an empty site,
Yoru's
or
dueling
they ignore
kill
you and then you can
supremacy,
just flash for your
23
team.
depth, 24 or 20 for Izu. A little bit of a similar start here. T1 anticipating some Sugar Zero pressure, but Sugar Zero learned his lesson after getting killed on that
Okay, over
tight
towards
angle
A.
that Buzz took
You saw
previously.
the drone go in
Be
and
a little bit patient.
they spotted Meteor,
They
and then
found
you
the
had
weak side.
Salvos on
Meteor's
top
gonna
as
try to
well.
lurk mid. See what the execute looks like here. Some of the TP.
Zero held back for the moment on the wider swing out.
Ooh,
He's able to
dodged
find
that.
1. Paranoia, however, not connecting, and Buzz anticipating the
Big
push
Jill.
out from Alley.
Damn. CLZ won the
Comes out of
duel
heaven,
from
finds 1,
spawn
Stacks.
here as well.
Getting back a little bit, but down to 10 HP. Stuck here behind the box, back turned clues. Able to find the punishment Meteor.
It's a
out of
really,
heaven,
really
finding
important
1.
1v1. Here we
No
go.
real read on the position.
they've both
the
been
arrival
playing
here
well.
of XDL. Meteor, he's not flush
he's not
against the
tucked
box,
against the
and his
thing.
head is going to be spotted.
Yeah, not tucked
As
against the
XCL
box.
cleans it up. Zeta
Dude, that's
get themselves the first round here at overtime. Map point once again in their hands.
that's a
Man, Sugar
fumble.
Zero plays this round so well. From the get-go, anticipating the pressure from T1. Sees kind of a similar util start to what he's seen previously. Just backpedals, and he's able to dodge a lot of the early util and find an angle to kill the entry player. Even though Buzz does end up finding just a nice fallback play from Sugar Zero to kind of buy a little bit extra time for other Zeta players to get into position. And they're feeling it today. A lot of
Izu
the
gets the
classic Zeta nice
up
coming
out.
through. The glass cannon for Izu is going to be bought.
A late TP as well over towards
TP play,
A.
trying to set up off the back of the util, but
They over
nobody
towards
home.
A. Get stuck on the wall. I
Sylvan,
don't know if
as
it's meant to
usual,
do that.
chilling on B back. And
Honestly, maybe. You're the
it's gonna be a bit
rotate,
of
and then
a
if they're coming
fact-finding
heaven,
mission
you can
for the
still
rest
go
of
heaven.
Zeta. Couldn't find one of those early picks, so off to the info game they go, and something they've been doing really well on this map, for the most part.
Portal closed.
Keeping track
Time
of
to
all the
check.
kind of formations that T1 wants to set up, trying to hide the player, but I don't
Yes,
think
they're trying to hide the op. They don't know about it
Might not
yet.
have caught Izu, but it's really hard to say.
They're about to
Yeah.
find out.
Right, peeking out. And Clues, what is that? Challenge.
That
Goodness.
kill.
Unreal.
God
Operator
damn.
now. on the floor. Big force push.
Big Joel, dude, you have to get one. Holy hell, they're
going
going to take it. They've actually got
well.
the map. How do they lose this one? Boz would have to do everything. EP to back his side.
To take this.
What is going on?
Map,
everyone's hitting some crazy shots.
Snappy as all hell. Flash up over the top. Makes his exit. Narrowly escapes. Life intact. The rest of the team getting ready to push forward. Paint
Great
shells
nade.
Into main to delay to try to soften him up, and Meteor unable to find a damn thing as XCL comes away with 2. Sylvan though, last one standing.
Zeta stole the map. Nicely done, bro.
14 to 12.
They've been putting in
work.
work.
They trade each other's map picks. And Zeta Division,
huge
best T1 on split.
Huge
we
win. We've got Haven coming up as well, and
is coming up next.
It could be interesting because the ISO change does change a little bit. It's buffed in a lot of ways, but at the same time, maybe they don't want to do their double damage default as much on defense. So maybe they can't hold A as much. We'll see.
Good understanding, good coordination.